The main X-Men team had a trilogy and then 4 prequel team movies. Wolverine had 3 movies, Deadpool had 2 with 1 more coming from the MCU, and the New Mutants finished things off.
Here are the top 10 X-Men's moments. Number 10. X-Force Dies.
2018's Deadpool 2 brought Cable and Domino to the X-Men universe and then set up Deadpool with a mission to form X-Force. The one mission that X-Force went on was an unmitigated disaster and everyone died but Deadpool and Domino in hilariously brutal methods.
Number 9. The Combat Montage. The worst solo Wolverine movie according to critics was the first, X-Men Origins, Wolverine.
In this scene, Logan and Sabretooth fought together through several wars and ended up as part of a Team X together before Logan left and tried to escape that life.
Number 8. Magneto Prison Escape. Magneto had monumental moments through the entire X-Men franchise.
From battling the X-Men to Magneto working as a sympathetic character in the prequels, he did incredible things. He found a brutal way to escape from prison thanks to iron in the guard's blood. Magneto extracted it all, killing him as the blood drops formed around his body.
Number 7. Quicksilver Rescue Scene.
In X-Men, Apocalypse's 4 horsemen show up to kidnap Professor Xavier and when Havoc tries to stop them, he blows up the mansion. Quicksilver used his power to save every student in the mansion except Havoc before it explodes.
Number 6. Nightcrawler invades White House. Nightcrawler makes his big screen debut, and he isn't part of the X-Men when he arrives. Instead, Nightcrawler invades the White House and confronts the President of the United States.
Thanks to his teleportation powers, he bamfs all around the building to get to the President.
It ended up as one of the most epic hero introductions in the X-Men movies. Number 5. Deadpool Car Fight.
The first Deadpool movie opened with an opening credit scene that showed that it was nothing like any Fox X-Men fan expected, all set to the song Angel of the Morning. That is also what most Deadpool fans hoped for. After this, Deadpool introduced himself and dropped onto a car speeding down the highway to show how this all came about. This highway scene was an epic battle that set the tone for the entire Deadpool franchise.
Number 4. Cuban Missile Crisis.
Magneto received a fresh start, taking part in 2 of these scenes. Many fans point to his murder of Sebastian Shaw. However, there was one scene eclipsing that. X-Men First Class took place during the Cuban Missile Crisis and the mutants had 2 jobs. First, they had to stop the Hellfire Club. Second, they needed to prevent the launch of missiles threatening to send the world into war.
Number 3. Logan and X-23 in Forest. X-23, also known as Laura in the X-Men's world, first appeared in an X-Men movie in Logan.
The movie saw Logan realize X-23 was a clone, created from his stolen DNA. This all led to the conclusion, with Wolverine and X-23 joining forces for an epic battle with the Reavers and another clone, X-24. Fans waited the entire movie to see this epic battle, and it ended up worth the wait.
Number 2. Wolverine Train Fight. Wolverine had 3 solo movies in the Fox X-Men franchise. X-Men Origins ended up a critical disappointment, and the third is one of the best-rated X-Men movies of all time.
The middle one bridged the gap and gave Marvel Comics fans Wolverine in Japan, a huge part of his comics life. The Wolverine also has an epic fight screen, taking place on the top of a bullet train.
Number 1. X-Men vs. Sentinels opening. The second X-Men prequel jumped to one of the most iconic storylines in comic book history. X-Men, Days of Future Past wasted no time bringing the old into the new. The most epic scene in this movie shocked moviegoers. All the original stars, including Iceman, Storm, Rogue, and more, fought the Sentinels, and many of them died in the massive battle.